Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. We are back after a fabulous but very, very hot weekend. Phew, wasn't it warm? But we are back with loads of crafty fun. We've got a brand new live launch to share with you, everybody. Might be slightly biased, but this is an incredible For the Love of Stamps collection. It is absolutely stunning. Some of the card samples that I've got in front of me are beautiful. So we're going to show you all of that today. Okay, let me introduce you to the team that I've got with me. So I'm obviously going to be your host, looking after you for this fine hour of crafty fun. In the producer's station, we have the lovely Emily. Good morning. Morning. And in the demonstration station, ready to get crafty and have loads of fun with these incredible stamps, it is my one and only colleague, Anne-Marie, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Yeah. How much are you loving this launch?
Oh my gosh, so excited. Yeah, I know Pauline had them yesterday and I'm always a bit like, oh, I wanted to do those.
Yeah.
And then when I saw the schedule last week for like today, I was like,
yes, you've got to play with them today.
It's always so exciting.
It really is. We absolutely love a live launch here at Hunky Dory, and this one is absolutely no different. So we will get straight into that. But first of all, let's kick it off with our Win It Weekly. Awesome. What a prize, guys. It's our Fairy Blossoms Luxury Topper Collection.
Very cute.
It's very, very cute, isn't it? You know, I was making some space in my craft room this weekend. I don't know why I picked the hottest weekend on earth to do it.
Not the best plan.
Absolutely. So I was like, I need to make a little bit of space in my craft room. And, you know, I decided to get this out because it's so cute, so fun.
Yeah, it is.
Got a couple of kids' cards coming up. So it's like, what could be better than Fairy Blossoms?
Perfect, isn't it?
I mean, look at all these stunning, cute little samples with all our fairy friends on there. Super, super cute with all those flowers and those fruit details. 8 Matastic topper sets in here, 4 designs, 2 of each, making at least 16 cards, possibly even more. And we've got 5 of these fabulous sets to give away. They're worth $19.99, and all you have to do is like, share and comment. What do people traditionally put on top of a Christmas tree? Oh, guys.
A tucky?
What's
a tucky?
A tucky. Someone's not done the spell check this week. So is it a tucky, which I'm assuming is a turkey, an angel, or C, a gnome? Oh my goodness. I mean, we've practically given you the answer to this one.
It's particularly easy this week, isn't it?
Very easy. What, sorry?
Maybe it's a trick.
I'm not having that.
I mean, I've never put a gnome or a turkey on top of my Christmas tree.
What about a tucky?
A tucky gnome. I mean, when I know what one is, I'd love to know. So guys, for the chance to win this, get your answers in. Beg your pardon there. I'm so sorry. Anne-Marie, are you a Christmas star or a Christmas angel on top of the tree?
Do you know what? I can't remember what we have on top of our tree. I genuinely can't remember.
Can't remember. I mean, it's it's August.
I think it's a
isn't
star. I think it must be a star.
A star.
I think I'd remember if it was an angel. I think.
Yeah.
It must be a star.
Yeah. Emily, what about you?
Star.
A star?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, get your answers in, and then also let us know what do you put on the top of
What
your
about you?
tree?
What do you put on?
I've got a really cute, big, pink, fluffy fairy.
Of course you do.
Yeah. It's very, very cute and girly. I love it. I love her. She comes out every year in a big pink skirt. Yeah, she's
cute.
awesome. Okay, so shall we just kick this off because it is so incredibly awesome. Emily, have we got a VT to show everyone? Awesome. Let's run that. I mean, aren't they incredible? They're absolutely beautiful. So they are called, for the love of stamps, a stained glass Christmas. And that is exactly the feel that you're going to get with this stamp. They're just going to be a beautiful stained glass kind of effect with all of your favourite sort of Christmas scenes on there. If you want the ultimate stamp collection, and look at the price on that, £20, saving £12. I mean, for 4 stamps, £20, that is absolutely incredible. £5 each.
Oh, it's incredible.
For stamps of this size and this level of detail, it is incredible. So you're going to get all 4 sets for that, and they really do have that beautiful sort of stained glass feel, you know, all the sections with the lines and the sort of curves on there. Absolutely stunning. So you can colour these in, you know, depending on what ink you use, you can colour them in with your brush markers, your alcohol pens, maybe get some glue and some glitters out, embossing powders. The choice really, really is yours. There's a little bit of inspiration on the back of each, I mean, just look at that.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's stunning. It will really bring that scene to life. I mean, just look, this is our Icy Penguin, and look at the size of it. It is so perfect for your 8x8s or your slimline cards. You know, if you're doing quick and easy crafting, just get yourself some 4x8s, stick this on and a sentiment, you're absolutely good to go. Absolutely amazing for your centerpieces. You're not going to really need anything else. You can let the colouring do the talking, or your lovely embossing powders, and just have so much fun. This was an absolute favourite in the office, the Icy Penguin, because it is perfect for creating those scenes there. Obviously you've got these lines here which are perfect for either a night sky or an aurora borealis, anything like that. And again, you can colour these in grey, icy white, or really use those blues. You can absolutely go to town on this one. And you've got that Emperor Penguin, really proud and majestic there as well. We've got another one in that kind of slimline style as well with our Snowy Town stamp set. So you can buy these individually, so if there is just 1 or 2 that you like, they're £8, but I think by the time you've bought 2 and you're getting up to £16, you may as well just buy the bundle.
Definitely.
You know, because it is just such incredible value in that ultimate collection for you. So on this one, as you can see all those Christmas cottages on there. Really cute snowy scene. You've got the hills there, and as well, just to give it that stained glass window feel, they've got this beautiful sort of geometric board around there with those squares, just to really make it feel like you are looking into a window. You can stamp this onto watercolour card, onto Ink Me, onto black card, craft card. We've got loads of examples, so we'll be showing you how you can put these to work. And again, let me turn that round so you can see that packaging. How cute do they look in all the different colours? You could colour those roofs in a nice white or some glitter to just give it that sort of snowy roof feeling. And then again, you've got those Christmas trees and those snowy hills on that one as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, another one that is going to be perfect for your sort of slimline cards. And then we move on to these ones, which are the A6 size. This one, what a scene that is. The Wintry Reindeer. It really just is like you are looking into a window at a magical scene. Again, all those sort of geometric lines, those like stained glass, giving that panelled kind of angular effect. Really handsome stag there on his like little winter journey. You've got the trees just framing that window so beautifully. And again, let me just turn that round for you so you can see it in its colour. So you can totally copy these colour schemes, or you can create your own. That's the thing with stamping, isn't it? You're not tied to particular colours or particular themes. You can do them however you like. Absolutely stunning. You could do that as a nighttime scene as well on some black stamping card. It would look absolutely incredible. So really nice one. That's our Wintry Reindeer. And then finally, we have our Stained Glass Christmas Frosty Snowflake. Now I love this one because this has got 2 in, not just 1, it's got 2. You get this beautiful one as I don't know, a border or a background piece, or just sort of framing. You know, it'll mix and match with any of them because it has got that distinct stained glass style. So you can mix and match this with your reindeer, with your penguin, whichever you like, or you could use it with this one as well. So you get your border piece, You also get your fabulous centerpiece. Now, I didn't actually know this was called Frosty Snowflake. When they arrive in the office, they don't come with packaging. So I've used this a few times as a flower or a poinsettia.
Yeah, definitely.
Or you could get those blues and those purples out and do it like a snowflake as it's been named. But you could definitely colour it any way you choose. I mean, look at that. With those blues and oranges, it really looks stunning. Another one to add to your collection. It's an absolute must-have because they look so glamorous and so effortless. They really are fabulous. So if you want all 4 of those, they are just £20. But obviously don't forget, if you're in Club Hunky Dory or Diamond member, you'll be getting 5 or 10% off, and you'll be getting your points on those as well. So definitely worth it. If you're giving stamping a go for the first time, again, there's some nice little sections that you could, and they even, again, look good monochromatically. But there's some really nice big sections like on this one that you could be getting your watercolouring pencils or your brush markers out. You could even do them as a watercolour and just sort of paint over them and just not worry about it at all. They are absolutely stunning. So let me show you some makes because they are really incredible. Or in fact, we're actually going to go straight to you, Anne-Marie, I
Straight
think.
over here.
Yeah, we'll come to you.
No problem, that's absolutely fine. We are going to use that gorgeous penguin.
Oh, yay!
Because I love him so much. He's just so cute.
He is.
So we're going to use our brush markers. So we're going to use some of our premium watercolour card to stamp onto, and we're also going to heat emboss this. So you can use your VersaFine to heat emboss as long as you're pretty quick.
Yep.
You can also use your Prism ink pads as well if you want to. So all you need is something that's going to be pretty slow drying. It doesn't need to be like any particular ink really. You can use Versamark as well, the clear ink pad. It depends what you're going to put underneath. If you want to use a clear embossing powder, then you need a clear ink pad. But because we're just going to emboss this in black, it really doesn't matter. So let me get my stamping press first of all. Kind of need that.
Oh, for stamps like these as well,
Yeah.
with this level of detail, you're definitely going to be wanting to get your stamping press out.
Yeah,
for
because
this.
it's such a long stamp.
Yeah.
You might look at it and think, oh, I don't think I need it, but with the detail and it being quite a tall stamp, we really do need it.
To be fair, I don't think I've got that many blocks that big either.
No,
So
no,
your
absolutely not. Yeah,
Your
yeah.
stamping press really is a must-have.
It is, yeah. It's quite an unusual size. It's a little bit different, but I do just absolutely love that it is that bit different. We can do those tall sort of slimline cards if we want to. We can do all sorts. Now, let's move it over. Let's not be wasteful, and let's get a bit of tape out as well and stick it down so it's nice and secure. I was going to plonk it right in the middle there, but then I'm like, no, because we can actually get 2 on there if we want to. So because obviously it almost touches the top and bottom of our cardstock there, I'm just going to pop a little bit of tape top and bottom as well, just to secure that in place.
Awesome.
So I haven't taken my backing off this yet because I've recently just inked it, so I don't want it to mark my cardstock. So I'm going to get it stuck onto my stamping press first of all. So let's get that picked up, and then I'm going to take off the sheet there, so I know it's just not going to mark my cardstock because I didn't clean it. You know me, I'm not a stamp cleaner. So going in with, I'm just using the slate grey. It really isn't, it could be any colour, it really doesn't matter. I just wanted a nice juicy ink pad so that we can pick up all of that fabulous black embossing powder. So just making sure we've got all the stamp.
These
all
really
covered.
are fabulous to heat emboss.
Yeah, they really are. And what I love about heat embossing stamps like this is it just gives you a little bit of a buffer when you're colouring in, like around the lines and things. Makes it a little bit easier, especially with your water-based mediums.
Yeah, it also means as well that you can get your blending tools and your Prism inks out if you don't want to colour, because it will resist that sponging.
Yeah, it really will.
So if you want to make quick and easy cards, heat emboss it, takes a few minutes, doesn't it? And then just sponge it. It'd look beautiful in some sort of ombre colours.
Oh, it would. It really would.
Like you say, nice sort of moody, icy greys. Love the way that you can just go back in there with that stamping press.
Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Now I'm going to put the embossing powder straight on because I do get a little bit panic pants.
Okay.
I do like to just make sure it's on. Do get a bit panicky. And then I'm like, no, it's done now. You are going to be heat emboss and you're going to be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Or just be a little bit more prepared at the other end. If you don't want to do it like this, just be like, embossing powder open, ready to go over another piece of cardstock or something. But we just want to make sure that embossing powder's on there
Of course.
We can get this now. Let's get a little bit of scrap cardstock. Just give that a little shimmy shake.
Ooh.
And it totally reminds me of those when you were younger and you got those like colouring things that had like the velvet
Oh,
sort of edges, you
yes,
know.
like the fuzzy pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got like 4 different colour pens to colour in. Like,
Yeah,
you didn't get,
four
just
really
4.
dodgy felt tips.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I remember those. Emily's laughing. She remembers those
You got
too.
like red, green, yellow and blue. That was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Absolutely.
At
Just
all.
whilst you're getting your things together, Anne-Marie, I'm going to say good morning to everybody. Just starting off with YouTube. Good morning, Lorraine. Good morning. Oh, I'm going to have to read this one out. Whisk and Glue. That's what I do. What a fab username.
What is it?
Whisk and Glue. That's what I do.
Love it.
She's saying this stamp collection is beautiful. Thank you. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Leanne. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Susan. Thank you so much for joining us, and good morning to everybody on Facebook. Good morning, Janie, Jackie, Sharon, Karen, June, Annette, Sylvia, Veronica. Good morning, Sue. Evening, everyone from Oz. Good evening.
So just going in with the heat tool. And you're obviously just looking for that change from it being sort of powdery to glossy.
Oh, of course.
It's not as obvious with the black as it is with like your metallics.
It does make that image just pop a little bit stronger though.
It does, doesn't it?
From
Yeah.
where it's gone from the slate grey to this, it does look a lot stronger.
Yeah, definitely. Get much more of like a contrast going on.
Yeah, of course.
So just getting all these last little bits down here, just making sure we've got absolutely everywhere, because there's nothing worse than when you start colouring in and you've missed
Missed the spot.
a spot. But I think we're all okay there. Okay, so then let me just pop that back in. We can get to colouring this. So let's just have a little bit of a powder everywhere, it's fine. So I've got a selection of colours.
Oh,
From my Prism brush markers, all sorts of blues, pinks, greys, purples. Obviously we've got the black for our penguin, so we've got a real mix of different colours.
yeah.
So I'm going to start with the sky, I think. So what I want to do is just bring in, this is where we're going to bring in some of these fabulous colours. Now I have to say, Natalie's had these pens of mine,
Okay.
and they're a little bit dry.
Oh no.
I know. I found them in her trolley. So I was like, where are my pens? Bex, can you grab my pens? Where are my pens? And Natalie's been using them. They're a little bit dry.
Oh no.
I know. I'm going to be having words. So there's some colours, so just a little, you know.
It's a good job she's not in today,
Isn't
isn't it?
Isn't it? Definitely. So just adding this colour in no particular sort of order, or, you know, just doing a little bit of scribbles at the top of all these sort of sections here.
Yeah.
And this is going to be our colour of the actual sky here as well. So just doing little scribbles.
Oh, do you know, these colours are already like marrying up so nicely.
Yeah. They really do. And then I'm just going to go in with another sort of icy colour. I feel like, oh, that's it. I was going to say, I feel like we need another colour. It's the pink. I knew there was a colour
Oh, beautiful.
missing. We're always down for a little bit of pink, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Okay, and then we can start going in. I'm just going to add a little bit more of that blue in here because it's quite a big section. Just go in then with our water brush, and we can just wash those colours out. Obviously using that fabulous watercolour cardstock as well, just makes it an absolute breeze to do this.
Oh, of course.
So we'll just go around all the same colours first of all, so that we don't have to mess about with the brush and wiping it off. We can just do all of this blue in one go. And you could be
so nice.
like cutting this out if you want to, add a little bit of a decoupage element as well.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
obviously you could cut out the penguin and the sort of iceberg that he sat on there, and then create that sort of decoupage look if you want to. So it's always such a nice technique with stamps to do that.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, just to give it that real sort of like dimension.
Yeah. Just look how your brush markers just melt.
Oh,
I love it.
Amazing.
It's just so easy to do, isn't it? And then just going into some of the other colours. This one's the one that's a little bit sad. It's a little bit dry. We might have to put another colour in there because it's very, very sad.
It is a little bit pale, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's have a look what we've got in the box. See if we can... This one's going to be quite dark, but we can have a little scribble.
Oh yeah, and then like water it down.
And then bring it in. Let's just have a little look and see. Oh, that's going to be fine, isn't it? Just add that in there.
Oh, I love that. I kind
pinkier
of like
purple.
that better, to be honest.
It's quite nice, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's really nice.
And then bring that in here as well. So if you're not sure on the colours, if there's sometimes you think they're going to be a bit dark, always have a little try. And then you can always bring them in and water them down. Before you sort of commit to your cardstock and go for the whole hog, just have a little test and see.
Course.
And I think this one down here was that same colour as well. There we go, and then just go back round to another colour and just keep going until you've washed all these colours in.
So easy to do.
It is, yeah. Obviously take a little bit more time. Don't be as quick as this, if you don't have to be. Because it does just, it's better if you just take a bit of time.
Absolutely, but it is still looking really, really, really good. And especially like, you know, you don't have to worry about this kind of colouring. It's just so easy. You just lay a tiny bit of colour down, then let your water brush do all the work.
Absolutely, yeah.
And especially when you have got our premium watercolour card, you know, it's so reliable for projects like this. You just know that it's going to be absolutely fine. It's going to, you know, move the colour around really, really nicely. It's not going to buckle or anything like that.
And then just add in that to that pink there. And you could, if you wanted to, you could cut some of these sections out and pop some mirror card behind there. Do you know, to add like a real sort of sparkle to it, like a real, I don't know, sparkle's not the right word, but just that really gorgeous mirror effect in the background.
That would be stunning, yeah, especially if you use like a mixture of your golds, your silver, your coppers. It would look stunning.
It would look cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So then we're going to go on to the penguin. Are his beak and feet yellow or orangey on the back of the packaging?
Let me have a look.
I'm not going to lie, I'm not very good at penguins.
Yeah. They've done his middle in yellow as well.
Oh, okay.
Like just that sort of like top section.
Okay.
But
I'll bring it in so you can see. There.
Oh, awesome.
So that's what we're going to go with. So I'm going to put a bit of yellow. I'm going to pop a little bit of orange in there as well. And then obviously we're going to go with the black as well. And rather than going black straight away on the penguin, because it is quite a dark black, which obviously we want. But I'm just going to have a little scribble and
just
then I can always add more to it.
Yeah.
You know, I can always go over it a little bit if I want to.
Yeah, of course. You don't really want it to look too harsh against that watercolour sky, do you? Just soften it down a little bit and that's perfect.
So I'm just going to mix a little bit of the orange and the yellow there just to bring in there. So yeah, it's a little bit orange. We'll add a bit more yellow.
Oh, cute, 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 cute.
Oh, he's lovely, isn't he?
Yeah, he really, really is.
And then on his beak, I thought they had orange feet as well, but he's not. He's got black feet on here. So we'll follow the picture. We'll do what the picture says because Stacey will know.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
She's the boss.
Yeah, she is. Yeah. These are just such an incredible. Like she must have just worked so hard on these. They're so stunning.
They are beautiful. I love it when Stacey will email me like the stamps when she does them, but she's like, oh, she did it this morning with some dyes. She was like, oh, these are, you know, such and such dyes. Have you got any men's? I'm like, no.
They're perfect as they are.
Just amazing, Stace. Just go with that. Okay, so then we're going to take the black just to go in and do around his head. And then around the rest of him. So just be careful with your black. Obviously I've not let this properly dry and it's just bleeding into his little orange section a little bit there. So do make sure your colours are dry in between.
Yeah, of course.
Or try and do things that aren't next to each other. So, you know, we could have moved on to the iceberg while penguin was drying. Just be careful, just take your time a little bit more. And it actually goes on a little bit green, this black. I don't know if you can see it on the camera the same.
It does a little bit, yeah.
It does dry, because if you look at his head now that's drying, it does dry like properly black.
Yeah. It has got a bit of a like a khaki.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you say, once it dries, it is black. Absolutely beautiful colours to work with. These brush markers really are stunning for this, because again, it just does make it look like stained glass.
Yeah.
And you know, you can do like sort of shading, like that section looks a little bit more like pale because it's softened down a bit more, and then you can go in and add this other layer. You know, you can just do it so effortlessly.
Are we going with black feet? The black on the picture.
Okay.
Should they have black feet?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. You're the artist, Anne-Marie. We'll go with you.
Yeah, but I don't have very good photographic memory of what penguins actually look like.
Yeah, Vicky on the comment section has said it is an emperor penguin. So thank you, Vicky.
Okay. Does that mean black feet? Yeah, is that the rule?
I think so.
Okay.
We'll go with it.
That's
He's got
fine.
black feet
fine.
now.
Well, yeah, he's done now. It's tough.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so then we're going to take some of the sort of icy colours to do around the sort of iceberg. So we're not going to go crazy with colour on here. I'm just almost going to like sort of run around the edges and the sides.
Oh, that looks really pretty.
And then really sort of take as much of that ink off there as we can, and really just sort of wash that edge out, so it just gives us like a hint of colour on the sides there.
Oh, that is stunning.
Obviously it's not, they don't really have colour, do they? They are just white, so it's just that little bit of colour there. And again on this one here, just that edge and the side, and then just wash it out, and then just make sure you just buff out those edges so it's not really noticeable. And then we'll do the mountains next. Should we get some greys?
Oh yeah.
Let's have a look.
I love this comment section. June Faraday has said, I will have to buy these brush markers. And then right away, Tracy has said, they're brilliant.
Just do.
Viv Nichols said they are brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. If we can't persuade you that they're awesome, then the comments certainly do. Like our customers love them. They're definitely worth giving a try. They're so nice. They can be used for obviously, you know, colouring like this and watercolouring. They can be used for solid colouring, brush lettering. They're just really nice as well to just do like a little bit of writing or some funky borders around your cards. Yeah,
just like sort of doodling. They're fantastic. Yeah,
perfect. Again, if you're starting like brush journaling projects or anything like that, they're fantastic for that as well. Really nice.
There we go. So we've got the mountains done, and then we just need to do the sea. So I'm going to go back in with this blue that we sort of had in the sky, and we're going to go with the one of the turquoise ones as well.
Oh, lovely.
So just going to add, might just do this colour here, and then just go down the edges there, and then I'm going to just add the turquoise into those little wavy lines that we've got there. So again, just adding the colour to sort of one end, and then just going in and washing that colour out. So easy.
So easy. Absolutely effortless, really, aren't they?
Yeah. They're one of my favourite pens to use, just because of how quick it can be if you want it to be.
Yeah, of course, definitely.
But it gives you that incredible watercolour effect without even really trying.
I know, it's absolutely beautiful. I love how it just softens into like just that hint of like a wash of colour. It's so nice.
There we go, and just add a little bit more water to your brush if you need it. You know, if your brush is starting to get a little bit dry, just give that a little squeeze just to get more water out and give that even more of a washy watercolour look. And then we've just got the sort of outer edge to do. I don't really know what colour to do on the border. What are you thinking?
I'm kind of feeling like either the pink or maybe that sort of like penguin orange.
Okay.
You think pink? Emily thinks pink.
Pink. all the way round, or should we do pink and then maybe pink and then little black squares?
Oh, that'd be cute, yeah.
There we go, so we've got all that colour in there. That's everything in the actual image, isn't it? I'm not going to do the moon. Not going to do the obviously anything on his tummy because we don't need to. Or we could just go in with a little bit of that grey actually. I think this one's paler. So just so he doesn't look naked.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
I know, it almost like, white is so difficult because it almost looks like if you leave it, you've missed it or forgotten about it. But you're like, but it is supposed to be white.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Just
like
add
you're
that
saying,
little bit
just
of
give it
grey.
that wash as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Right, let's get in with the pink. So I'm not going to wash this out. I'm just going to go solid pink.
Oh, I think pink was a good shout, Emily.
Yeah.
Doesn't this look amazing?
Love the pink. Super cute. And it doesn't matter if we go outside the other side because we're going to cut it out.
Oh, okay, awesome.
So that's not a problem.
Yeah, these borders are a little bit skinny. If you are doing solid colouring, you could just use the really
Yeah,
skinny
could be
nib.
using the, yeah.
But obviously Anne-Marie has left herself a little bit of room, which is so much more forgiving. Oh yeah, that's amazing.
You could put little gemstones on here, you know, if you wanted to, just add a little bit of extra sort of jazziness to it. You could put little
Yeah.
gemstones in there.
Give it a little bit of pizzazz.
Yeah.
That'd look amazing. But this is it, like this is one of those stamp sets that you don't need anything else.
No,
You just don't need
not.
anything else. I mean, look how fabulous that is.
It's just gorgeous, isn't it?
It really is.
The sky and, you know, the colour, everything just looks incredible.
Absolutely.
So then we'll just snip this out and pop it onto a card. And then we'll be good. Let me just get rid of this, the rest of the page.
Oh, everyone is loving this, Anne-Marie. Jackie Bradley says, looking good, Anne-Marie. Jackie
Thank
DeChamp
you.
says, that looks amazing, Anne-Marie. Viv Williams says, this looks amazing.
Thanks, girls.
Yeah, it's really, really come together so nicely.
And how quick though as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Considering you've coloured that in from start to finish.
Yeah, no prep whatsoever.
Absolutely, it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? And then let's have a look what we've got in here. I'm going to pop it onto a little bit of black. I'll just get a super skinny card.
I love this. I think slimline cards are, you know, I've been sort of browsing on Pinterest and YouTube. Slimline cards are very fashionable.
Oh, they
at the
are.
moment.
They are. And I feel like they've been fashionable for a little while now. It's one of those that isn't really going out of fashion. It's like
No.
a trend that's still there.
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
just getting my trimmer. You can tell Kat's been in here. The trimmer was upside down.
Yeah, always.
So my card is, oh, it's an awkward one. It's just under 4 inches. So let me see what my stamp is. My stamp is about 2.5, just over 2.5. So let's go 3.5 with this, and let's just see how this is going to look. So I want to leave a little bit of a white edge.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of adds, I might actually just run down with the pink on the card blank
Oh yeah, that'd look cool.
rather than the white, because we don't have a great deal of white actually in the stamp now, do we?
Yeah, I know what you mean. We have taken a lot of that off.
So let's get this on first.
Yeah, Diane McGowan says, loving these colours. Ella Sim says, this would look great with holographic mirroring.
Oh, it would.
Oh, you know, we've had a few samples with holographic mirroring and it does look fabulous.
Yeah, if you cut some of those swirls out and pop some holographic mirror behind there, oh my word.
It would look stunning.
It would look so
Absolutely
good.
stunning.
Oh, no, I'm going to go pink, aren't I? I nearly went for it then. And
Oh,
I've
yeah,
just launched
sorry,
all
yeah.
the pens in, so I can't remember which one it was. Oh, it's here.
Oh, you got it? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the one, isn't it?
Now, this is our Ink Me, so obviously the pens don't blend on our Ink Me. It isn't the right cardstock, so you do need to be a bit more careful trying to get long sort of streaks down rather than lots of bitty
Oh, yeah. Strokes.
because it just doesn't blend, doesn't like our Ink Me cardstock, that's all. You've got to have the right equipment with the right tools to get the best out of your pens.
Yeah, definitely.
You can see it starts to sort of buckle the cardstock a little bit. It starts to What's do you know what I mean when it goes a bit fuzzy?
Yeah, oh,
Bit
yeah, yeah, yeah.
fluffy.
I know what you mean, yeah.
So just pop that onto there. And then we can add this on here.
Oh, do you know, that pink was definitely the right
It's
choice.
amazing, I love the pink. Love, love, love it. Let's see if, oh, here we go, we've got some strips here. So we haven't actually used a great deal of pink in the image, but just using it as those accents and just ties it all in, doesn't it?
Definitely, especially, I love pink and black anyway.
Yeah,
it's
me
such a
too.
nice colour combo.
There we go, let's get that on right in the middle. There we go, and then I'll move all the stuff out of the way because it's an absolute bomb site on here, so that we can actually stand that up and you can see.
What a
Oh,
stunning
gorgeous
card. It's
penguin.
so gorgeous. Absolutely love that penguin. He is just so wonderful. And
He's just so majestic, isn't
he
he?
really is. Yeah, absolutely. That's the perfect word. He is a majestic animal, and that stamp just definitely does him justice. So that is just one of those 4 stamps that we've got in that bundle. Now let me show you some mates because these are incredible. I mean, look at this one.
Oh, it's absolutely stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, let me just get that info. Oh, there we go. There we go. Layered up as well, like Anne-Marie said, just using it as like, are we on this one? Yes, we are. I did know that. Emily did tell me before the show.
Where are we?
Where are we? Which camera? You know, just layering it up to give it
it's
that sort of effect. The
gorgeous.
white embossing powder. And then this is just sponging.
Yep, that's just using your ink pads. Flipping heck, I can't think of my words then.
Your ink pads.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to colour, just sponge and you can get incredible results like this. Let me show you another one with that penguin. So this is very, very different.
Oh, that's nice, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it
Making
uses
it pastel.
Yeah, a little bit more pastel, a little bit more sort of like icy Arctic. And again, we had a few comments saying we'd love to see it with holographic mirror. This is just a matte and layer.
Yeah, it looks awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just really brings out that sort of like icy blue kind of tone. And we've got some with the houses on the craft card. How stunning is that? You know, just really bringing that scene to life. This one looks like
gorgeous.
Watercolour pencils on this one.
Yeah, definitely.
Love how simple the colour palette is. Just those candy cane colours.
Yeah.
So nice on the craft card, and a bit of white embossing powder. And we've got another one with that reindeer. Definitely one to be getting your embossing powders. So many of the team felt really inspired to emboss these images. Little bit of our Diamond Sparkle shimmer card on there as well. And again, just such a gorgeous kind of nighttime scene there. We've got another one with those houses. Fussy cut them. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's a stepper card, and look how beautiful that is. The dimension is stunning.
Yeah.
So you can definitely be fussy cutting them and either layering them up, putting them on some steps. And again, just, you know, that colouring is fabulous, and that is just one of the ways that you can use these stamps. And we've got another one with our penguin as well. This one, I mean, that again, the colouring is fabulous on that, and that pop of lilac as well with the blue sky. You know, just another kind of different way that you can colour those in. And again, just a very, very fashionable sort of slimline style. We've got another one as well that chops into the image here. This one's by our lovely Jane. And I mean, just look.
Yeah, she's put shimmer card behind.
She's
so
put
yeah,
shimmer card behind.
Oh,
so
it
you
looks
could put
amazing.
mirror. I mean,
Yeah.
look at the rose gold on these penguin accents. So cute. We've got our on the edge sentiment, and this has been used as like a little half panel card there.
I like that.
So it's kind of keeping that slimline style,
Yeah.
but putting it on a bigger card. So, you know, think about your half panel cards. Think about teaming it up with some acetate and some glitter card like Jane has done as well. We've got a wonderful shaker card with that sort of snowflake there. As well as like being a flower, it is a snow, like a poinsettia or a flower, it's a snowflake. It could be a Christmas star, you know, in some like sort of yellow tones there as well. Oh, and we've got this one. This is such a sweet card. Again, just using a bit of sponging on that background.
So cute, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, partnering with our snowfall acetate.
Yeah.
What a wonderful card. Another one that's been made into a stepper, and this one as well, Winter Wonderland. With so many of our fabulous hunky-dory products here and some embossing powder. Again, cutting those stars out, those snowflakes out,
gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, and building up a background. You know, this looks like some of our glimmer mists as well. So, you know, the background's already done for you. So simple. And again, just on that black cardstock as well. Just got one more here as well. Just a beautiful, clean and simple white and gold, no colouring, you know. So if you don't really want to get your colours out, I mean, that just looks stunning. Just with some gold gemstones, maybe some gold ribbon, it's going to look fabulous. So these are the kind of cards that you can be making with these ones. Now, if you've seen those sentiments on those cards, which just marry up perfectly, I mean, just look at some of these sentiments, absolutely gorgeous. If you're wondering, well, I haven't seen those, well, do not worry. We've got them coming up next. Let me show you those. Oh my goodness. So this is, you're going to definitely want this if you're treating yourself to these stained glass Christmas stamps. You are definitely going to want to add this into your basket because, I mean, they're just fabulous. They just look at the typography on here. It is in that sort of stained glass style, you know, with those edges and those borders and those little squares, those lines there. You get merry, winter, snow, love and joy. And they're designed to be used as sort of like combo stamping. So for example, you could stamp Merry Christmas, Merry and Bright, sending joy, sending love, and you can really mix and match them. You've got the Winter Wonderland for you, Let It Snow, and you can combine the sort of little ones like Christmas time. And you know, Christmas wishes, for example. So you can marry up the big ones and the little ones. And 19 stamps in here for £8. Isn't it? Oh my goodness. That is just incredible value. And again, we've got a little bit of a colour guide on the back and a combo guide. So love at Christmas time, winter greetings, so much fun. I love that one. And like I say, there's just no better partner for these stamps because the typography and the style is perfect. But obviously, stamps are a tool. You can use these all year round. You can use these with your Christmas blockbuster or your other Christmas stamps or ones that you've had in the past from us. You can't go wrong with a Christmas sentiment stamp set. It's going to look after you year after year and just be the perfect finishing touch for those festive makes. Let's show you some other bits and pieces. Okay, so Anne-Marie did a wonderful job of showing off our stamping press. It's $34.99, perfect for easy and precise stamping. I mean, just look at the size of it. It's lovely, but it's so lightweight and portable.
Oh, yeah, it is.
This will very easily fit in your craft trolleys, your backpacks, your anything like that. It'll hide away nice and tidily in your craft spaces or your drawers, whatever you store your craft items in. This just lifts up. It also comes straight off as well and detaches. It's got magnetic fastening. And then you pop your stamp on here and then you just give that a press and lift. Could not be simpler. If you're a first time stamper, treat yourself to one of these. Or if you've been struggling with your stamps on acrylic blocks or anything else, give this a try because it really is a game changer. You only need to look at some of the comments when we show this to really just hit home how good it is. You also get 2 magnetic pieces in here to hold your cardstock down in place and just, you know, really just make that journey a little bit easier for you. Okay, also we have our essential book of Christmas sentiments, Ink Me edition. So obviously the stamps that go with this collection are perfect, but if you want even more, 610 Ink Me Christmas sentiments. They're foiled in black, which is just fabulous. So they're not foiled in gold or silver, so they have a really nice sort of neutral monochromatic base for them. And they're exactly the same as our other sentiment pads that we do, in the same way that they're foiled, they're die cut. You get the amazing variety, 8 different sheets, designs, 5 of each page, and loads of different shapes. You've got tags, you've got ovals, you've got fancy labels, circles, and a real nice mixture of sentiments. I mean, look at those with the stars and hearts. Aren't they sweet? You've got holly jolly, festive fun. There's snow one like you. Like, so cute, isn't it? Christmas magic. So what you can do with these is these are on Ink Me cardstock. So you could be getting your Prism ink pads out and sponging them. You could be colouring them in with your watercolour pencils. What else could you do with these? The possibilities are just
Oh,
endless.
absolutely. Yeah, you could use your glimmer mist on there. They look
Glimmer
fabulous.
mist.
Just leaving in black and white, they look awesome, don't they?
They do. They really do. They look so, so classy. You've got Happy New Year there. Eat, drink and be merry for all of you at Christmas. So such a wonderful variety there. Noel, really nice, large and small, and really nice ones as well that are quite personalised. For example, to a special couple at Christmas. Now, sometimes that one can be a bit of a tricky sentiment to find.
Yeah.
For those sort of newlyweds or newly engaged, just couples, really, really handy to have those sorts of ones. You've got like baby's first Christmas and everything in there. So I always love to turn to this for some really nice personalised sentiments in here. So absolutely wonderful there. $11.99 for 610 sentiments. I mean, unless you are making cards like crazy, that is going to last you at least more than a year. I mean, I don't make 610 cards in a year.
No. I guess some people do make a lot of cards if they're making for charities and things.
Of
Then
course.
you probably can blitz through quite a lot of those, but just to know that you've got them to go to. I love all the different little shapes we've got as well, and all the different sentiments. They're just wonderful.
They really, really are. And as well, like I say, if you are stamping, this is such a good one to pair up with your stamps. And again, not just these stamps, if you've got any of our other Christmas stamps, they are perfect because there is such a nice mixture of typography, shapes and styles. And let's see what else. Oh, parchment, festive edition, parchment. Oh my goodness, this sells out time and time again, and I'm not surprised because it is so wonderful. It's a real essential here at Hunky Dory. Nobody does parchment like us, absolutely nobody. The quality is fantastic and we just love it. I mean, look at the colour payoff that you're getting. To get that strong a colour from a piece of parchment is incredible. So you've got the festive purple there. We've got another sort of like more of a sugar plum kind of colour there. We've got the icy blue. And again, think about popping this behind those stamps, chopping into those panels, ripping some edges, de-stressing. Again, I think parchment does give a really sort of stained glass window effect. It's nice and soft.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, look at this one, that really lovely orange there. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So perfect for every day, but they are obviously, as you can see, perfect for the festive season. Look at that red, guys. Oh my goodness. So it's really good, nice, thick parchment, but it still allows you to sort of see beneath there as well. So perhaps popping it on the top of your pattern packs or your, your topper sets that you've got, just to, if you want to just have a little bit of softness. We've got the absolute classic Dove White there as well. And again, you can heat emboss onto this. You can stamp onto this. I think you're going to need stays on if you're stamping.
Yeah, or heat emboss it, to set it.
Or heat embossing it, absolutely. Wonderful, wonderful parchment here as well. We got that lovely black. And then finally our sort of Christmas tree green there. So 24 sheets of this festive parchment, 8 different colours, 3 of each, £9.99. And then finally we have got our Miri. Oh my goodness. This just pairs so well. So this is our essential midnight black Miri. So you're going to get 20 sheets of that, A4 sheets in just one singular colour, the black, and it is perfect for this kind of thing because especially if you're stamping in black, it really does give a nice matte layer. If you're stamping in black and then adding this behind it, it's just going to look so classy, so glamorous. If you're pairing it up with your Ink Me sentiments, these are foiled in black, so you can see how well they're going to pair up together. And $7.99 for 20 sheets. We know you guys at home chop these into your mats and layers and then gut the centre so that you can use that for die cutting or smaller cards or anything like that. So it really is going to go so far. Okie dokie. Anne-Marie, are we okay to get another demo from you?
Yes, absolutely.
Yay,
I was
I'm
just
so excited.
hunting around for my blue ink pads. They're very, very sad. They only seem to have Arctic Mist, French Navy and Nautical Blue.
Oh my goodness.
I know. So we'll see how we get on with that. So what I've already done, just to save a little bit of time, is I've stamped my, what's this one called?
Oh, this one is called the Frosty Snowflake.
Frosty Snowflake. This is the perfect example of why you need a stamping press. Out of 5 impressions there, I've got one that's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
This is why you should always use a stamping press. But I thought, no, I'll be fine. I'll just wing it with the block. Don't do it, guys. So what I've done is I've already stamped these and got some silver embossing powder on. So let's just go ahead and heat these. So we've done this many, A, because it took me this long to get the one that was good. And B, because we're going to cut them out and layer them up. So it doesn't matter about some of these because we are going to sort of decoupage them up, so you don't need to worry too much. So we're going to just use our inks for this one, just to give us a sort of blue, sort of frosty background.
Gorgeous.
So let's just get all this done. You can see how it's much more visible when we're doing silver.
Yeah.
It just goes so quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So glossy, it's gorgeous. I love that metallic sort of sheen that we get with our embossing powders. I'll just turn that around. The lead on here isn't very long, so it's like a real stretch.
It is.
To get it over.
And it's always a bit tangled in that craft
trolley. I don't dare look around the back of the craft trolley. So just taking that round. Absolutely beautiful. It's such really a magical technique, piece embossing, isn't it? I love it.
Yeah, it's stunning. It just does so much. They just work so hard for you.
Yeah.
They really are fabulous.
There we go, just get this last one. There we go. So we'll pop that back out of the way. And then I'm going to ink all these while they're on here and then we can start cutting them out. So let's have a look. Let me just get a little bit of scrap. Just want to see which sort of colour we want to go with, because I don't think we can really use the Arctic Mist on its own because I want some dark, so it's not
it's quite
really dark enough to start with. I think I'm going to go nautical blue. I like the bit of purpley we have in there.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So let's just grab our sponge off the back. Now what we're sort of wanting to achieve is like a dark to light, so the one that's going to be in the back needs to be the darkest. So looking at these, this is the one that's the patchiest. This is the one that I know is going to go on top because that's the one that's absolutely perfect. And then we'll just sort of work our way through these. So going really heavy with our nautical blue on the first one.
I love that you're using like the ones that just like didn't quite make the cut for the top. Like, you know, don't throw them away, don't get disheartened.
Absolutely
use them like
not.
this.
Yes. So going in with full colour on that one.
Yeah.
Just making sure it's full right to the edges because obviously we're going to cut them out. So you want to make sure you've got right into that border there. And we can buff this up afterwards as well. So if you've got ink sitting on your embossing powder, you can buff it up. Then I'm going to see how we can go without actually adding any more ink to this. If we can just take each one by sort of not using as much pressure, maybe not adding as much colour, and then certainly not adding any more to this. So again, just making sure we've got sort of even coverage all the way through because we don't know which bits we're going to cut away and which ones yet.
Yeah,
of course. Get my words out.
But that looks a bit paler already.
Yeah, exactly. So just again going in with this one. So we're not adding any more ink. This is just the ink that's on my pad now. There's no more ink being added.
Yeah, which does go to show how vibrant our ink pads are as well.
How juicy they are.
Absolutely. The fact that you've been able to sponge 3 of those really large images, obviously in an ombre sort of fashion, but you've still got great colour payoff. We are actually as well just going to repeat that Win It Weekly.
Oh, fabulous.
There's a couple of comments saying that they did miss it. So for the chance to win that Fairy Blossoms luxury topper collection, with 5 winners this week, so loads and loads of prizes we're giving away today, this week, sorry. And for the chance to win, you just need to set, it's super easy, guys, this week. What do people traditionally put on top of a Christmas tree? Is it A, you've changed it already, Emily. A, turkey, B, angel, or C, gnome? What do you guys at home think?
So easy this week.
It really is. Oh, I love that.
So you just get that sort of ombre effect, don't you? So I'm just going to go and cut them out now. So let me cut this one first of all. So you could really go to town with this. When you look at it, you can see so many layers, so much you can sort of pull away. I'm just going to, do we have like a tissue or some blue roll or something? I can just give this a little buff up with, because you can really see that ink sort of sitting on the surface. Amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Squeeze that in there.
So just going around, you could probably use one of your nesting dies for this. I'll be amazed if there isn't one that fits it perfectly. But just going around with our scissors, nice and easy.
Oh yeah, are you talking about dyes?
Yeah.
There is, yeah, when I was crafting with these for the samples, that one of the, I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head, but the straight edge circles do fit.
Yeah.
Or like you can use the next one up and have like a nice
Have
little layer.
yeah.
Board around, yeah, of course.
Let's just give this a little buff up. You could do it the other way around and do your inking and then embossing it over the top. You just have to make sure that your ink's really dry, so it's like a next day kind of job.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And do it that way. So then here, when you look, you've got like that really obvious snowflake shape in there. And I'm going to take that, but I'm also going to take this sort of teardrop shape.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to go in and cut in to all the triangles. So just have a look at them before you start sort of snipping. Have a look and make sure you're happy with what layers you're going to go with, and sort of just work your way backwards so you get to your sort of central point with your decoupage. So just go in again. So I'm just doing all my straight edges first, and then I'll come back and do all those rounded like teardrop shapes. There we go. And then I'm going to sort of take it from that top edge there and cut in.
Oh, that is going to look so, so pretty.
And then you can just sort of round off that edge there. You could use your craft knife for this if you'd prefer. It's personal preference, whatever your weapon of choice is.
Weapon of choice, I love that, weapon of choice, absolutely. Yeah, I'd be using my scissors for this.
Yeah, I think it's more of a scissors job for me there.
Yeah, I think it's just a nice big shape. It's
yeah,
not too
it's
intricate.
not, yeah. So you could use different shades of blue here if you wanted to. You could do all sorts of pastel shades. So you could have blue and pink and
yes.
lilac, you know, just go in with all those kind of colours.
Yeah, like frosty pastels.
Yeah, you could just do it silver and white. You could just do it black and white. There's so many looks you could give this.
Yeah, definitely.
So just getting that last little teardrop there. So you can see how when we pop this on here, we do get that different look already.
Yeah.
It does look paler, just that blue, doesn't it? You wouldn't think it was that different when they were next to each other, but when you see them on top of each other,
yeah, definitely.
much more noticeable, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And even just sat on top of there anyway, it just really makes it stand out.
Doesn't it? Yeah. So then I'm going to take the teardrops off this one. So we're not going too different with the shape. We're just going to remove the teardrops.
Oh, this is going to be such a stunning card.
So just go in and get those triangular shapes first. All the way along.
Oh, we've I had a question. Oh, it's off Debbie Stevens on YouTube. Is Black Mirror a core colour? I would probably say so.
Yeah,
We've got
it is one of the core.
Yeah, it's one we do all year
Yeah.
round, all the time. It's not going anywhere, don't worry, it is one of our core colours. But yeah, gold, silver, holographic, and I would probably say black in there as well.
Yeah, definitely. So then you can see we'll pop that one on next. And then this one, we're going to go in, and there's like, I'll just get my pencil to show you, there's like another triangular shape within that triangular shape, if you will. So we're going to sort of go for that next. So just cut in like that. I'll just cut this away because I am making it ridiculously difficult for myself, keeping that bit in there.
Oh, I do just really love the sort of like angular lines.
Yeah, me too.
On these ones, especially this one, but on all of the stamps, it does make it so pretty.
It is just so lovely, and this one would be an absolute dream to colour in if you wanted to go really sort of traditional with loads of different colours. You know, stained glass is so colourful and vibrant, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So really going in with all of those different, almost like primary colours, aren't they, as well? They don't tend to be sort of pastel shades. It's quite bold.
Yeah, they are, definitely. Yeah, your bright yellows and your bright reds, bright greens. Yeah, they really are.
I just left a bit too much on that one there. Just make sure you don't get confused with all these lines. It's the only downside. There's just quite a lot going on. There we go. So then that's our next layer, which sits in there. Yep, like that.
Ooh.
And then our final one is going to be just that, almost like an ice crystal that's in the centre.
Yes.
So I'm just going to trim the whole thing out because it's just a little bit easier. And then just go in with this little bit here. Now obviously you don't have to stamp the whole thing either. If you think it's quite wasteful, you just want to stamp the bits you're actually going to use, you can do that as well.
Yeah, that's it. I know.
But sometimes you just don't know until you've done it and you've started cutting, like which areas you're going to need. And
yeah, definitely, it is worth having. And obviously, like, stamps are something that obviously you've used your cardstock, that it's taken up that amount of room, but they're not as, they're not like topper sets where you're like, oh, if you've cut into it and you don't like it, it's like, oh,
it's
well,
tough.
yeah, it's kind of tough.
No, you've got these, haven't you? And it is just one sheet of A4 ink me that we've used, so it's not like it's a huge waste, is it?
Oh, that looks stunning.
It's so pretty, isn't it? And you could, if you wanted to, you could sort of twist them and make it a little bit more sort of like that if you want, but I'm just going to go straight. I like them being just sort of straight.
Yeah, a bit more uniform.
As they come, yeah. So let's go in with our first one and just get this one down.
Doing it this way as well means that they're really easy to line up with your foam pads.
Yeah, absolutely. And then our star. But there's like loads of detail in the background. You could easily get another couple of layers out of the background there if you wanted to.
Yeah, definitely.
Easily. Just give this a little buff. And then this one here, we just need a little smaller foam pad. We'll get this one in the middle. Oh, so pretty.
So gorgeous. Really, really is pretty.
And then last little layer. Just in the middle there. There we go. So we've got that beautiful sort of effect there. And then we're just going to keep it quite simple. I'm just going to get a little card blank.
Yeah.
Is that too small? A little bit. It's cute though.
I was just thinking that. I was like, it really is cute like that. Oh, that's pretty as well.
I don't know. I actually quite like it on the little one. But is it too little?
It depends. I do like it on there. It is really, really nice.
I think we'll go with it,
Yeah.
I'm going to, again, just go in with my ink because I don't want it to just be white, but I'm not going to add any more to it. I'm going to just use what's on there.
Yeah. Again, just such amazing colour payoff.
Oh, isn't it?
To think you've
Look at this.
sponged 5 of those snowflakes and it's still going.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of water. I don't trust that water bottle there. It's not full of hand sanitizer, so I'm going to use mine just to get that.
Oh, like a bit of a
sort
snowy
effect. Just so it
effect.
gives it a little bit more dimension in the background there.
That looks really cool.
And then obviously you can go in with this and just pick up any excess with your kitchen roll, blue roll, tissue, whatever you have. Just pop that on and press it down and it just soaks up that water and it sort of bleaches your cardstock out at the same time. I'm just going to give it a quick blast.
Oh yeah, before you put your image on.
Yeah. It almost gives it like a little pink tone where the water's been, doesn't it? It's so cute.
It really is amazing and so quick and easy as well.
Oh, definitely one of my favourite background techniques to do. I love
definitely.
It really is quick. So don't worry about the card curving a little bit, it's just the heat and the water. But we can give it a little bend backwards to get it shaped back nice and easy. Like that. And then we can just add that in the centre. Again, just using some foam pads.
That really is stunning. It really makes an impact on a little card as well.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think it was the right choice in the end.
There we go. So just pop that on there. And then I'm just going to get a couple of little gemstones.
Oh, yes, the perfect finishing touch, especially with the metallic embossing powder.
And I think it's going to have to be these.
Yes, very glam.
Oh my goodness, have you seen the state of the desk over here? I'm like edging my way in. You can see all the stuff. So I'm obviously going to have a nice big chunky one right in the centre.
Oh, amazing.
And then I'm just going to pop a little, a couple of little small ones at the end of these little teardrop. Oops. There's a little cheeky gemstone on here.
Lovely.
It isn't an AB one, it's a little silver one pretending to be AB.
Oh, wow.
There we go. Just grab another. Oh. Couple of dinkies.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Oops. They're going everywhere today. And then I'm just going to go with mediums. Just put one in each corner here. You could definitely add more if you wanted to.
Again, it just really adds like that touch of like just polish, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, absolutely. There we go.
Wow, wow, wow.
Stuff again, it's just stuff everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's stunning, Anne-Marie. I love it.
Such a lovely technique. So easy as well though. I mean, we've not done anything. If you're not a stamper, we haven't done anything that's sort of techniquey there.
No, 100%. You know, you've let your embossing powder and then just sponge it. You don't need to do any colouring, nothing fancy, just a little bit of fussy cutting and a really nice simple background with like what, one or two of our prism ink pads.
And well, just one. I just used one.
Oh yeah, nautical blue, of course.
That was it.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, let me see what else we have to. Oh yeah, we're just going to have a little quick recap of that ultimate collection for you. So you're going to get all 4 stamps in here. Anne-Marie, have you got the penguin one with the packaging?
Oh, sorry, yes, I stole him, didn't I?
You did, yeah, for the colour guide.
Penguins were.
Awesome. So this is what you're going to get. £20 is going to get you all of those stamp sets there for you. I mean, aren't they incredible? You get 2 really nice, fun slimline ones, one with the houses on and one with the Snowy Town and Icy Penguins. Let's give them the correct name. And then we have got our Frosty Snowflake that Anne-Marie just kindly treated us to a demo with. And you know, and you've still got this other one to play with.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, so it really, really is. This one especially is just incredible value. And then you have got that Wintry Reindeer. All 4 are going to save you £12. And I mean, honestly, the value in these is incredible. You're saving £12 already. You're going to have them for as long as you look after them and store them properly. They're just going to be able to come out year after year, and for £20. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, I think, oh, let me show you some more samples, and then I think we're good to go. Oh, look at it. I love this one.
Oh, me too. Look at the colours.
That rainbow Christmas village.
So cute, isn't it?
Isn't it amazing? Again, be shopping those sentiments to match perfectly with that stained glass effect. Absolutely stunning. And we've got another one with that Wintry Reindeer scene. Just bringing in, again, that sentiment, your adorable scoreable. You could use Matastic on there as well. Another fabulous penguin card. Oh, I love this. This one's really fun.
Oh, I think that's one of Kat's. I remember her saying last week. Was it last week? Week before?
Yes.
She was like, I just wanted to add a bit of jazz to it all.
Bit of jazz.
But I love that because it isn't necessarily Christmas either. You could do that in like woodland colours.
Oh,
and it would look
autumnal.
Yeah. You know, it wouldn't even look Christmas at all.
Absolutely. You could do those trees brown. All these to be like nice and burgundy tones. It looks stunning as an autumn card.
At Hobby Maker, there's a card using that as well, and it is stunning, isn't it? It's like decoupaged and like, oh my goodness.
It's beautiful. I think it's on the VT and the website.
Yeah,
Natalie.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Natalie did it and I was blown away. There's that one that we were talking about from the Snowflake set. So using it in those sort of festive colours.
I like that.
Really, really cute. As a sort of border all the way around. Peace and joy is your sentiment on there. Again, we've got a bit of silver embossing powder and a nice sponge background on there. Gorgeous. Another one where it's been layered up as well.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Colours.
Really, really nice one from Samantha there. A nice one in black and white. Oh, this one uses parchment as well. Ooh. So you've got that parchment layer on the inside. Oh, doesn't that look amazing?
So it's like coloured in on the parchment. That looks
It's
fabulous.
coloured in on the parchment, so it looks
Wow.
stunning from both sides, all angles. Teaming it up with a bit of duo design, can't go wrong.
No, it's stunning, that one.
We've got this one as well.
I like that.
Gorgeous. Chop it up. Use your that
Yeah.
background is from our colourful Christmas collection. Really, really nice, that one. So unusual. Oh, and we've got this. What a showstopper, this one. This is from Natalia. Let's finish with this one, I think.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Just look at that. I mean, the level of detail in that is immense. You've got that watercolour splash there with the white spray.
No,
The
it's
fussy
stunning.
cutting, the colours, it is incredible. It's an absolute showstopper and it's gorgeous. Okay, shall we finish it there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's tell you what
been
we've got
fab.
coming. I know it really has. Okay, let's finish with the TV schedule. Okay, Pauline is at Hobby Maker tomorrow. She's there at 1, 2 and 5. Oh my goodness, we've been waiting for ages for these to come back in. Shaped card mega buy.
I'd forgotten about that. How exciting.
So exciting. So if you want to see some fabulous demos from the lovely Pauline with those shaped cards, they are back on Hobby Maker. She's going to be showing these stained glass window stamps again, and a final last chance, final call on Hobby Maker for our fabulous Christmas Under the Moonlight collection. Next up tomorrow, me and Natalie will be here. We are refreshing all of our diamond deals, so if you're a diamond member, you're not going to want to miss that show.
I think it's me and you.
Oh, is it me and you?
Yeah, because that's not in tomorrow.
Oh no, she's not. Okay, fabulous. It's me and Anne-Marie again. We're going to do
switching roles tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to do a little switcheroo and bring you some amazing diamond deals. So exclusive offers.
Oh, I can't wait for those. I haven't
always-
seen them yet. I'm going to have a little nosy when we come out, see
Oh,
what they are.
it's going to be so exciting. So do not miss that. Same time, same place tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow. Have an excellent rest of your day.